Hello, so glad you are here. Welcome to my life on paper. I am Brianna and I am playing along with the Rainbow Crush Hop with the paper snob. And I'm also playing along with Miranda Weber Get in Shape. And the shape we are using is squares, and the color we are using is yellow. I do love me a monochromatic layout. I've said that a million times before. Yellow, I don't think I usually do a monochromatic layout with yellow. It's not one I kind of go to. It was a rough start. Wasn't sure what I was gonna do. You can see that sketch up in the left hand corner there. That sketch is by Michelle McCants. She is the stamp booker on YouTube and on Instagram. She created this for Christy's Beautiful Life in her 30 Days of Sketches, day 29. I mean, you can see where I got the inspiration from it. I don't know that I really followed it exactly because I'm using all these squares, but it kind of gave me a jumping off point. So I'm going to shout that out. These are photos of my three kiddos in Florida a year ago, January in 24. Jillian's on the left, Meredith is middle in the middle, and Eliza is the youngest on the right. It was rather chilly for our long weekend in Florida in January, but we enjoyed it. Now the kiddos on the right and left side have a funny looking face, but um, I like to capture those too. You saw me counting squares on my grid there. I'm trying to kind of get this in the middle. I don't like to necessarily drag out a ruler, but those grids are very easy so that you can line things up. So these squares, I went into my stash and I found that one looks really bright now compared to the rest of them. But um, yeah, I pulled out the closest what I thought to the both the check paper and then the, I don't know, kind of burlappy looking paper in the background. The check paper is what I used to border the one long strip to border the photos. So the first thing I do is lay those down. You can see that I have embellishments on the right and left side. I started by pulling out my 49 and mark it. There are a couple of those are going to be on the page that I'll point out. And then I just went into my stash, and I know you've heard me talk about this before, but I do have color boxes. Um, they're iris containers that are about inch thick. They're 10.5 inches long by 12 inches long, and I have them separated out into each color. I am a color scrapbooker. Now, if I have a collection, I don't pull it apart to do this unless I get down to the end. Down below in the description box, I will have everyone that's listed below. I believe there's a playlist for uh, both of these. So, Rainbow Crush with the Paper Snob, as well as Get in Shape with Miranda Weber. So I'll have those listed below. You can see this did not take me a long time. I did not speed this video up. It is in real time, and I've edited it down to 8 minutes and 19 seconds. And I did do a lot of prepping beforehand. I picked out my background paper, I picked out my strip of paper, I picked out the embellishments, so that's obviously very helpful. But it is, I mean, and you gotta love a good grid layout too. But and then when you're working with one color, it makes it very easy. Okay, that camera down there is a Scrap a Sketch printable. The stamps are from 49 and Market. That butterfly is 49 and Market. It's one of those that you trim out of the packaging. And then I just had this yellow punched scalloped circle, so I wanted to use that. I've got this square that is 49 and Market. And I'm going to put something in the middle of there, I believe, in a moment. The tag is from Scrap a Sketch. It's a printable. I've got two planner stickers. These arrows, I'm getting down to the end of them. I'm trying to use all those planner stickers up. I'm getting there. And then these two were just in my stash. I'm not really sure where those flowers are from. I'm going to use those. One is a chipboard. The other is just cardstock. And the way I'm trying to spread them out is like the tickets are two pieces. So I put the two two tickets with the tag on it. This is gonna have two pieces on it anyway. In between, then the two florals. Technically, the tag with the two hearts would be three pieces. And I don't do that on all of them because look, there's two arrows right next to the two florals, but I was just trying to give, it didn't really matter to me which way they fell onto the page, so I was just keeping that in my head as I'm lining things up. The tickets in the right upper corner are, of course, 49 and Market. So then I have pretty much everything laid down. So now I'll go back and adhere everything. Normally, I love my ATG with these littler pieces, and I had my liquid glue out. It was just easier to pick up that liquid glue and go around and adhere everything down. I am going to another crop this weekend, and I am hoping to get these Florida pictures done. Um, I've mentioned this a million times, but I'm current up to January of last year, so January 24, which this is. And then I do skip around all over the place. So I do recent ones, back until January last year. But I do when I have time to just get a bunch of layouts done. I do like to uh, one, stick with the same theme, right? And the other would be to go work chronologically then. So uh, I just have several pages to do in January of last year, and then I can move on to February. I do try to stay about at least, a year that I'm working on. Um, Obviously, it's April right now, so that's I'm not doing very well, but at least it's in the same calendar year, not this calendar year, but last calendar year. It's a work in progress. Um, it's not a race. I'm enjoying the process. So I'll keep doing what I'm doing and having fun. I haven't asked a question recently, and since I have time right now, my question would be, what would you like to see more of on my channel? That can be absolutely anything. I don't know if I even want to give you ideas, but what are the things that you like to see? Which could be any. Okay, so I'm going to give you ideas. Hauls, which probably don't have many of, but every time I get something new, I could certainly show it. The monochromatic layouts, base pages, what else? Sketches. You tell me. Tell me what you're interested in. I'd be interested to know what you're interested in. All right, this is a foam sticker title from, I believe, Simple Stories that says "Here Comes the Sun," and it's not pretty yellow, so it went perfectly. All right, until next time, may your memories always have a home on paper.